Kushnir.
And I'm Chef Garth Blackburn.
And we are going to be bringing you, next 30 minutes, we're going to be bringing you some wonderful recipes, showing you some things that are in our great state of Texas. We're going to be introducing you to somebody pretty special. And we got a great recipe. What are we making?
We're going to start with something non-Texas because there aren't any delicious jumbo sea scallops off of the Texas coast. So those will be up from the Northeast, but everything else is going to be Texas-driven. As you know, it's not just about local for me, it's about all of Texas. So we're going to incorporate a lot of different great ingredients from all over Texas to go with that, with some fresh vegetables and a pretty fun sauce. So,
did you pick this recipe especially for me?
I did. I know you're scallop challenged.
I am scallop challenged, but I'm really into, like, I've had a hankering for scallops for what? 2 months now or something?
Yeah, since I've been
I don't know
what,
and I'm not expecting, so I don't know where this is coming from, but it's something that I'm really digging scallops, especially those big sea scallops.
Even the most challenged cook couldn't mess this one.
Really?
Yes.
Awesome.
Challenge is on.
Challenge is on. Okay, so we're going to share all these great things with you right when we come back.
Can you identify which one has the muscle on it?
Diamonds, the jewelry exchange, is a direct diamond importer and producer. Compare this top chain store's 1-carat solitaires for $3,900 with our certified solitaires for $1,990. Also 1-carat solitaires for $990, 2-carat solitaires $1,990, 2-carat certified solitaires are $59.90, and 1-carat studs are $5.99. The jewelry exchange has most sizes and grades of GIA diamonds, thousands of mountings, and your diamond is set while you watch. Buy Diamond and Factory Direct, the jewelry exchange in Irving.
The Texas Legends rely on their big men to defend the paint and protect the rim.
Only one and a half pounds.
Oh, wow. Blocked by CDR. Yes. Inside, back it down. The defender goes up, gets it blocked, saves it, and it goes right to Johnson.
When you're away from the house, who's there to defend your home court? Smith Thompson Home Security, proudly serving all of DFW since 1978 and the official home security partner of the Dallas Mavericks and Texas Legends.
I needed coverage that I could afford, so I called ICANN.
When I lost my job, I needed health benefits from my family, so I called ICANN.
With my history, I couldn't get health insurance, so I called ICANN.
Going without health insurance? One call can change it all. Rates too high? You've been turned down, or just need to save money. ICANN has plans to meet your needs, no matter your income. We have plans that include coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, surgery, emergency room visits, and the list goes on. But wait, there's more. ICANN has programs that connect you with licensed doctors round the clock from wherever you are. And as a special bonus, if you call right now, we'll send you a no-cost, no-obligation Humana prescription drug savings card just for calling.
That's a savings of up to 50% off your prescriptions at 54,000 participating pharmacies nationwide.
So don't wait. Call ICANN right now.
Everybody. All right, well, I'll introduce you to somebody really special that we've grown to know and love, and this is Amber with Artizone. And you have such a great company. Basically, you've pulled together around 80 or more local artisans in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Yeah?
Yes, yes.
And then you basically help distribute their products to local people like us who want to stay home and have our groceries delivered to us. So it's a really great company, very customer-oriented.
Very customer-oriented. And a great service for a lot of the little artisan food shops that we love around Dallas that maybe we don't have time to run around to every day.
Sure.
But it's a great way to have really high quality food at the dinner table. So
it's for me too. I mean, that was what I loved about all of this coming together, is that I'd have to go to about 7 different places. So you guys make it so easy. And the quality is incredible because you have the same sort of passion that we do about Texas sources, artisans, small production. It's great what you're doing.
And I have to say what I love the most about Amber is she's not from here, but she got here as fast as she could.
Well said.
That's right. And I'm a lifer now. So.
She's a lifer. See? Now we really love her.
We do. Well, let's get to cooking. So we got some jumbo sea scallops. So these are called U10. I'm sure many of you all know what that means. U10 means there's less than 10 per pound. So that's really big, right?
Yes.
I'm going to put Well, actually, a couple things. We were talking about why Amy's struggled some with scallops are that they occasionally...
Amy didn't know she was struggling until Garth told her she was struggling.
Amy needed a little help. So what I found out was that she had no idea that oftentimes scallops have a side muscle on them. So, and even, I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm buying from you or from anywhere, about half of them have the side muscle on there. So earlier, Amy got to pick one of 3 multiple choice, and she discovered that one of them had the side muscle on, and it looks like part of the scallop, but you want to peel it off. Because no matter how you cook it, this will stay tough, whether it's undercooked, overcooked, or cooked perfectly. So we want to discard that. The rest of these don't.
You really, though, have to kind of look for it because it just blends in. With
same color. Yeah, it very much does.
So I've probably eaten many of those mussels and I didn't even know it.
You probably have, and now you're in for some much more delicious scallops
this summer.
So we've got, this is some grapeseed oil because we're cooking at high heat.
We put our guest at work, Amber, so come on in the
You
kitchen.
are cooking.
We should have put an apron on your cute little top.
Oh, that's okay.
And this is the
okay, that's good.
The
right
grapeseed
there.
oil.
It is. I'm gonna let the oil get hot. That's gonna create that nice sear. And I didn't put the salt on until right before I went to sear it because salt pulls moisture out. And so if it pulls the moisture out, what is the one thing? The one criteria you gave me for what you really look for in scallops is what, Amy?
That I like it crunchy on the outside and tender on the inside.
Exactly. So to get that caramelization, you have to put the salt on late. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to steam the scallops rather than sear them.
All right.
I'm going to now put the salt on the back side. And I'm not a big fan of white pepper. I'd rather just have some little specks on there and more flavor. And we cooked with quite a bit of oil. So Amber put on as much oil as I would in the pan, but that helps sear. And so I think a lot of times you're always talking about, oh, don't want to eat fat and everything else. Scallops are not absorbing the fat, okay? If you pour olive oil on the back of your hand every day for the next year, are you going to gain weight? No, it doesn't absorb. Might be greasy, but it's not going to absorb into your skin. There's no breading on this. There's nothing to suck it in. So that's just going to help us get a nice pretty
brown
sear.
Edges. Oh, that is.
We're going to go just a little bit longer. And then we're going to get ready for some of the Texas vegetables that we got sourced from you guys at Artizone. These are some baby cremini mushrooms, baby portobellos. Key on knife skills, round fingers. My kids call it the bear claw grip. And that way your fingertips never go underneath or next to the knife. And I've got a video of me showing my twin girls when they were 4 using a knife the same size to cut half of an onion, and they knocked it out perfect.
Really? Wow.
And
You're
my
pretty
wife,
brave, Dad.
Well, my wife was at Bunko, and I'm not allowed to take the knives out anymore.
Do you think dads do when their wives are at Bunko?
I'm not supposed to show the video either because of that group called CPS, but otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're almost there. We've got about 30 seconds longer. I don't want to finish them in the pan because that will overcook the outside. Because what you said was you like crispy outside and a flavorful, juicy center. So we're going to sear them on both sides. We're going to remove them to a sheet tray, and then we're going to finish them in the oven because the oven's going to take the heat through more evenly and a little bit slower. So it won't overcook the outside of the scallop as I'm getting the inside done through.
That sounds great. You do that a lot. I noticed a lot with your meat. You sear everything, and then he pops it in the oven, and you always let it finish up in there.
Let's talk about entertaining.
And I just thought I had to let it die here.
You would be killing it there, but the worst part is you're not enjoying your glass of wine while all your friends are hanging out there at the house.
Garth has it all planned out.
Right?
It's a plan. I get it.
Because in the oven, you're much less likely to overcook it. This approach, you can sear them up to an hour before your guests arrive, and then you just pop it in the oven for about 10 minutes at 325 degrees.
That's a great idea. Okay, well, we're going to take a little break, and we're going to finish up cooking when we come back to you. We'll be right back.
At Maaco, we don't think new is necessarily better. So instead of giving up on the car you used to love, bring it to Maaco. For only $2.99, we'll give your entire car a fresh coat of paint. It's time to give your car a second chance. Maaco, America's Body Shop.
All right, Amy, you know I have such a difficult time following other people's recipes, but this one from Milk King is so worth it. A little bit of butter, equal parts flour to butter. So this Milk King's whole milk, we're going to whisk that till it's smooth. It's going to be mustard powder, kosher salt, some freshly cracked black pepper. So now we're adding some of that delicious Milk King cheese, some fresh pasta.
Pop that in the oven.
All right, that looks good.
Gorgeous.
That's my kind of recipe until golden and bubbly.
There you go.
Cook with Amy and Garth each Wednesday on Taste Texas, only on KTXD 47.
When buying American craftsmanship at Adams Furniture, you're not only getting the highest quality, but investing in American pride, jobs, and a way of life for our families. Adams Furniture has built its business on these principles, and we invite you to our showroom in Justin. Adams Furniture offers a wide selection of styles for every budget and supports American furniture makers by selling American crafted products.
Support the American worker by buying quality American-made furniture here at Adams Furniture in Justin.
Want to get out of the hot Texas sun? Sign up now for Texas Legends Youth Summer Camp. Camp is for boys and girls ages 6 to 14 and all skill levels. Sign up now for the best summer camp in DFW. With 3 great dates to choose from, we can fit any summer schedule. Learn from the pros and meet basketball Hall of Famers Spud Webb, Dale Harris, and Nancy Lieberman. Sign up now for Texas Legends Summer Camp. Find out more information at texlegends.com or calling 214-469-0822.
Texas is full of lost history. My name is Bob Malden. Set out with me every week on a road trip across Texas as we find hints of our colorful past. Each week on Expedition Texas, we're gonna find it.
Well, we got those scallops in the oven, Garth. And we've got our sweet friend Amber from Artizone here. And it's so fun having you in the kitchen and getting to know you. And like I said before, you're not from Texas, but you got here as quick as you could. I sure appreciate that.
That's right. I'm glad that Texas accepts me.
Of course, of course.
Especially all these great ingredients.
I was going to say, we really like our company. So,
okay, I want to brag a little bit on some of the businesses that we're representing today. Is that okay?
Please do.
Yeah. Okay, so first we have mushrooms that are coming straight from Thomas Mushroom Company. It's a great family-owned business down by the farmers market.
Look how pretty those are, too.
I know, they look like they're just fresh right out of the ground. Beautiful. Next, all of the Milk King products that we see here, these are coming from a little shop called Green Grocer. They just celebrated their anniversary on Greenville Avenue. It's a great little family-owned.
That'll be the start of our sauce.
Oh, yeah, that looks nice.
Pretty.
And actually, the thing that I love about Milk King is that it's a low temp pasteurization, so you don't have it killing all the enzymes, all the healthy parts of the milk. And what's cool about it is that even the whole milk, the top of it is cream. It actually separates out. The cream floats to the top, as the cliche goes, right? And so if you want a little bit more fat, you just don't shake it first. And that's actually milk right there. That's great for a sauce because it's going to thicken up really nice.
Oh, yeah, that's really nice.
Wow. Cool.
So we're
sauteing
the mushrooms and onions. What I love about summer is that vegetables don't need a lot of cooking. They're so fresh. As you mentioned, those mushrooms look like they're just from the ground. So what I'm doing is we're just going to caramelize these. The onions are noonday onions from Texas, which great onion, incredibly sweet. So I don't need to cook it for as long. Like when you get into wintertime, you have to cook the onions down until they're really dark and caramelized. Not the case here. So to this, we're going to add some tomatoes. And again, tomatoes season. And here's a little trick for cutting quite a few tomatoes. Serrated knife, line up the tomatoes, and then cut parallel to your hand.
Wow.
Right across the board. And so now they're all halved.
That would have taken me 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
No.
One by one.
Well, a cheater move would be to put a little plate on the top, and that'll hold it in place, and then do the knife underneath. So
oh, wow. Really fancy.
those are the fresh veggies. This menu is umami, which is, the Japanese kind of identified this taste profile as being this full flavor. You can't beat that when it comes to a lot of the fresh summer ingredients. And we're continuing that on with the Milk King cream, and we're adding some green tea to it.
Really?
Which is known to be produce a lot of that umami sort of taste. And so we'll work that in. We're going to reduce it down. It's going to start to get thick. But one thing I like with scallops is hot and cold. So once it gets a little bit thickened, because we're going to add some lemon juice and salt, then we'll just refrigerate it until it thickens up. We're going to have a great sauce that could be used, as easy for an outdoor summer barbecue, for a lot of different foods.
You just threw some salt back in there, too.
I did. Salt, yeah, it's flavor enhancer, right?
And I can't do that either. Can you, Amber?
No,
that would have been all over the floor.
I do want to point out that looks nonstick, but it's not a normal nonstick. It's ceramic. So when we were cooking on high heat for those scallops, if maybe your spouse has a pet parakeet and you don't like parakeets, cook on high heat with nonstick cookware, because bye-bye parakeet, right? True story on that. So instead, ceramic, I can get a nice sear on. My wife never liked birds, fortunately. So, all right, so we're almost ready to roll on that. I'm just going to add from the Grapevine Olive Oil company. They have a really delicious Sicilian lemon balsamic, and it's a white balsamic. I don't want to lose all the pretty colors here, so.
Another great thing is you can take it from this dish and use it as a base for a salad dressing too.
Oh, awesome. Yes, yeah. In fact, we could serve this one cold. We could just kind of pickle the vegetables too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Olive oil from the Texas Olive Ranch.
Yum. Oh my gosh, those onions.
I know, it smells delicious.
Wow.
Okay, now I'm going to add salt at the end for this. Salt will start to break down mushrooms and onions, and it'll make them, you'll lose the caramelization. So you can start to see that nice color on the mushrooms. I'm going to put the salt in because we're just about done. And once again, this dish, let's think about for entertaining, right? I mean, you're always home cook and whatever else.
Yeah.
I can do the searing ahead of time. I can do this ahead of time, and I can make the sauce and refrigerate it ahead of time. So again, it's a setup where you can do some awesome entertaining without any last-minute craziness.
Okay, well, we're going to get this stuff plated. Amber, thank you so much for being with us today. We love your products and your company, and we're so glad you're here. Okay, we'll be right back. Great. Okay, I'm going to try that. You want me to try that?
Yeah, when we come back, you're going to.
So why switch to Dish?
With Dish, you get more options, you get more value, you get more channels. With Dish, you get more.
Only Dish gives you so much more than any other cable or satellite TV service provider. And you can get more for less. And now, for a limited time, you can save up to $900 in just your first year. In fact, Dish customers spend an average of 21% less than DirecTV customers.
I love Dish because of one thing. I save money.
Prices start at just $32.99 a month. But for a limited time, you can get Dish for as little as $19.99 a month for 12 months.
For me and for my family, it comes down to really three things. It comes down to price, quality programming, and convenience. With Dish, we're able to get all that.
And now you can get more for less. Switch to Dish and save with prices starting at just $32.99 a month. But wait, call right now and save even more with promotional prices starting at just $19.99 a month for 12 months. Call now and get premium channels HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and Blockbuster at home free for 3 months.
I'm saving tons of money.
Only with Dish can you watch all your live and recorded TV anywhere. So take your TV shows on the go without being charged more for it.
You can decide when, where, what you want to watch, and where you want to watch it.
Now get free installation in up to 6 rooms. Call now and get premium channels HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and Blockbuster at home free for 3 months. And now you can even get HD channels free with qualifying packages. Plus, for a limited time, you'll get a whole home DVR upgrade free when you sign up. Call today and get the low promotional price of just $19.99 a month. That's a $13 savings every month, but you must call now. It's the biggest deal in entertainment.
Dollar for dollar, Dish gives you more than anybody else.
We are Dish customers for life. We love Dish. We love Dish.
This is one of our best deals ever. Call now to switch to Dish and lock in your savings today.
More ways to watch, more ways to save. And it's only from Dish.
I'm not even kidding. I'm so excited about this dish. It's my favorite, scallops.
Scallops.
And these onions that you've got going here with the mushrooms and the tomatoes and all that.
All Texas.
All that stuff in there looks so good.
And so now it's just the last minute portion.
Are we done?
Just
last
about.
minute. Okay.
Yeah, let's time it out. So
Okay.
scallops, ready to go. I like to even scallops, like meat, I like to let it sit for a couple of minutes before we serve it so that you're not cutting into any of the juices that are in there on the inside. The last minute things we're going to be doing, one item that's kind of fun, rice noodles. This is ramen, but you could use a regular rice noodle. This is a black ramen. Yeah, pretty cool. You can find this in the Asian food section of most of your grocery stores.
Wow.
The oil, I want to get it to about 350 degrees, but let's say you don't have a thermometer, so you don't know how to get it to 350.
Right.
Wooden utensil. Put it in the oil, and if it starts to bubble within 3 seconds, it's between 350 and 400 degrees.
Are you serious?
So one, two, three. We're pretty close.
Wow.
I'm going to heat up a little bit longer because we're right at the edge. Yeah, nice little chef trick on that one.
I'm not going to have to go to culinary school after I spend a few weeks
I'm going to have to charge you.
Are you still paying that loan back?
Let's see how far you've come along, actually, because now we're going to take some fresh spinach.
Oh, this is not good. I have a feeling I know what you're saying.
We're going to
really
take
want this to
some
get
arugula.
thrown around.
Okay, little thing on this, if you're going to try tossing this at home, first take the ingredients like the spinach and arugula.
And weigh them down with the heaviness of the sauteed veggies.
That way they are less likely to go everywhere, but with you, who knows what's going to happen. But I don't want to do this till the very end. So in terms of timing, this is at the end. So let's see, go ahead and toss that.
Seriously? Oh my gosh. Well, first of all, it's hot. Can I borrow that?
Sure, that's the secret right there.
What if I drop this whole thing? Oh my gosh, I don't like that idea.
Awesome. That was awesome. Okay, now I'm getting nervous.
Okay, good enough. Good enough.
That was great.
We
So
only lost an onion and a tub half.
That was impressive. I was scared and surprised. Key on that if you want to get good at that at home.
Here, right? Remember the green avocado sauce that went all over the place?
Yeah, we'd like to have you guys kind of learn along with us, right?
Exactly.
So that's ready to go. The black ramen now, we're going to toss that in the oil.
I say ramen. Is that
ramen? I'm pretty sure that's not Texan. Okay, look at that.
Holy cow. That just ballooned up. Look at that.
So that is a crispy block of rice noodles.
Of ramen.
Of ramen, ramen. Season it while it's still hot because it still has some of the oil on it. Now we're
you're just trying to show off. I know you can do that good.
I was actually trying to mix it.
Yum. Y'all, look at that. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Gorgeousness.
Then I want to kind of create a nest with this. So I'll break into some little pieces.
Okay, so I can get those black noodles as like an Asian.
You can use regular white just
rice
noodles.
Would you stick them in the oil just like you did?
As long as it's 350 degrees, it'll actually pop right out, and that's it.
Okay, that's easy. Oh, and it's gorgeous. Wow. Wow.
And then some of the other freshness for the herbs, some chives. So we have kind of a little bit of Asian influence with the ramen.
Of course.
We can chop these up, sprinkle those over the top.
Is that not
Pretty it
fancy?
up just a little bit.
Oh, and more? Really?
And these are
Flowers?
edible. Do you want to try one?
Okay.
Just because you can eat it doesn't mean you want to. You didn't see me tasting them. If you fried them,
not edible?
no, I said just because you can eat it doesn't mean you want to.
Right.
The sauce. This is that Milk King. I know you can't look at me the same. Cream that was reduced down with green tea. Then we added some fresh herbs to that and refrigerated it.
Do you have a drink of something around somewhere
sure we
handy? Wow. What was that? Like a pansy or something?
You calling
was
a
that?
pansy?
No, this thing that I just ate. What was that?
I didn't even see which one I grabbed. I'm not sure which package that came from. This can truly be done so easy. I mean, in this whole segment, we cooked everything from beginning to end. Nothing was done ahead of time.
Yep.
All ready to go.
That's amazing, and it's really beautiful. So I get to have a bite of that.
You
I'm going to
do.
share. I'm going to share with everybody. But we're going to take a little commercial break, and then we're going to come right back. I promise. We'll be right back.
The Texas Legends rely on their big men to defend the paint and protect the rim.
Shoot. Only one in the whole town.
Oh, blocked by CDR. Inside, back it down. The defender goes up, gets it blocked, saves it, and it goes right to Sean Sigmund.
When you're away from the house, who's there to defend your home court? Smith Thompson Home Security. Proudly serving all of DFW since 1978 and the official home security partner of the Dallas Mavericks and Texas Legends.
I needed coverage that I could afford, so I called ICANN.
When I lost my job, I needed health benefits from my family, so I called ICANN.
With my history, I couldn't get health insurance, so I called ICANN.
Going without health insurance? One call can change it all. Rates too high? You've been turned down. Or just need to save money? ICANN has plans to meet your needs, no matter your income. We have plans that include coverage for doctor visits, prescriptions, hospital stays, surgery, emergency room visits, and the list goes on. But wait, there's more. ICANN has programs that connect you with licensed doctors round the clock from wherever you are. And as a special bonus, if you call right now, we'll send you a no-cost, no-obligation Humana prescription drug savings card just for calling.
That's a savings of up to 50% off your prescriptions at 54,000 participating pharmacies nationwide.
So don't wait. Call ICANN right now.
Catch all the action of the Frisco Rough Riders right here on TV 47.
Okay, what better thing to go with seafood or to go with any food than bacon? And I figured out a way to doctor it up even more by making a Parmesan crust for it. It's gonna be awesome, and the best part is you'll be able to use it for lots of different applications. Okay, I'm using quinoa flour. You don't have to spend that much money or get something that fancy. You can absolutely use regular flour. I like it because it's gluten-free, but more importantly, it doesn't cake as much. So we're gonna put a little flour into the bowl. That'll be the first one. Next, we've got a pasture-raised egg. Put that into the bowl. And finally, we've got a mixture of 2 parts panko breadcrumb to 1 part Parmesan cheese. All right, now we're starting with some Hamilton, Texas apple smoked bacon. It's a thick cut, tossing it in that flour. That'll dry it off. We're gonna put it into the egg. That's gonna be the glue for our crust. And the crust is going to be that mixture of panko breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. So put that all in, and we're gonna bake that at 375 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes, and it's gonna be a delicious, crunchy, Parmesan crusted bacon. Okay, now we're gonna make a very simple puree of avocado, a little bit of lime. This can be used for several different items as well. We can turn this into a salad dressing for whatever's left over. So 1 large avocado, half of a lime juiced, 2 tablespoons of water, and we'll do a pinch of salt. And we're gonna puree this till it's nice and smooth. Okay, now 3 different ways to use this finished product. You can even have done this ahead of time, put it in the freezer, pull it back out, re-crisp it in the oven, but let's take a look at how we can use it. So I'm gonna cut it into small pieces. This is a great hors d'oeuvre. I'll just take 3 pieces. I'm gonna spread them out, and I'm going to pipe avocado between each section. Use a little bit to anchor it. Awesome hors d'oeuvre. Next up, croutons. Sprinkle those on your salad. A great crunchy, delicious bacon addition. And finally, I can take some fresh Gulf shrimp, dip them into a little bit of Greek yogurt, crust them on the outside with that chopped up mixture of the Parmesan crusted bacon. And now I've got 3 different delicious applications, all from the same piece.
All right, we get to taste test finally, right, Garth? Are you going to dig in, or are you going to make me eat another bitter flour?
Told you it was edible. It didn't mean that you wanted to.
It was the most bitter thing I ever put in my mouth. I'm not kidding.
Make sure you get a combination. So a little crunchy from the crispy ramen noodles, as you call them, the vegetables that are wilted, fresh summer stuff.
Oh my goodness gracious.
All comes together.
Wow. You really are good at this, Garth.
Not just hopefully anymore, huh? Now I delivered.
Yeah.
And this is something that you guys can go to our website to see all the details about how to make it. As Amy sometimes points out, you know, if you have feedback, if it's not good feedback, do not email me. I know you're always volunteering that.
Send them to Garth, not me.
But I'm very confident you'll love what you can get off of our site, and great recipes and a lot of new food ideas as well.
That's right. And also you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. We're there, so tweet away, Facebook us, and we'd love to connect with you.
And Artizone's information as well.
Yeah, Artizone and other people that we've showcased already will be there on our website that you can just click away and then get to learn all about them. And it's just been so much fun getting to meet these people that are really out in the outskirts and throughout Texas, and hopefully we're going to get to show you more as we go along in this show. So it's really fun. We just get to do what we love, and I mean, really, that's the biggest blessing, right?
It is.
All right, another great recipe. Y'all come see us next Wednesday. We'll be right here for a new show. We love you lots. Thanks for joining us.
More